Hi, so we're in section 8.2 and we're doing the quadratic formula. So first of all, you'll have equations or your trinomials that will be set up, or your quadratic equation that is set up in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So you'll have that already set up for the most part, unless you just need to make some adjustments. And you are choosing from your equation your a, your b, and your c. Now, for example, if you have example 1, we have 5x squared plus 8x plus 3 equals 0. So right away we can identify our A, our B, and our C. Now if there were minuses in front of them, then your B would be negative and your C would be negative, or vice versa. So whatever sign is next to it is what's coming with it. Now what we're going to do is plug these into what we call the quadratic formula. Now this quadratic formula is solving for x. So we have x equals negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2a. So we're going to take this and start substituting our information. So x equals negative b. b is 8, so then it's negative 8 plus minus the square root of b squared, so that's positive 8 to the second power, minus 4 times a is 5 times c is 3. And all this is going on top of 2 times 5a. So then now, we're taking negative 8, so we're simplifying as we go. Square root of 8 times 8 is 64, minus, you have 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 3 is 60. So then you're left with 2 times 5 on the bottom. That's 10. So then we have negative 8 plus minus the square root of 4 divided by 10. And then we have negative 8 plus minus square root of 4 is 2. And that's all divided by 10. So now we can simplify this. So we take it piece by piece, show you how to split it up. So x equals negative 8 plus 2 divided by 10. And then x also equals negative 8 minus 2 divided by 10. So you're using that plus minus, you're splitting it up. So right here we have negative 6 over 10, which simplifies to negative, let's see, 2 and 2, so that's 3 over 5. So we have 3 over 5. And on here we have negative 10 over 10, which is just negative 1. So then our solution for this, all this is x equals negative 3 over 5 and negative 1. That's what we got when we did both. Okay? So now we're going to try a different one. So now let's pick our A, B, and C. So A, 3, B, negative 6, and C, negative 4. So using the quadratic formula, okay, so we substitute, raise this here, some space. So substituting, we have x equals, we have negative 6. So I'll just write that out and then we'll fix it later. Negative 6 plus minus the square root of negative 6 squared minus 4, 3, and negative 4 all over 2 times 3. So then we end up with negative 6. Well, Now in this case, negative 6 is just 6. So we're going to say 6 plus minus the square root of negative 6 times negative 6 is 36. Minus, then we end up with negative and negative, that's positive. And then we have 12 times 4. 12 times 4 is 48. And then 3 times 2, 6. So then we end up with, over here, make a little more space. We have 6 plus minus square root of, we have 8 and 6, 14, carry. Okay, 8 and 6, 14, carry. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 84. All over 6. So then we have 6 plus minus, and then the square root of 84. We end up with, so that right there, square root of 84, we can actually just leave it like that for now, just for now. Square root of 84, all over 6. So then it's 6 plus square root of 84 over 6, and 6 minus square root of 84 over 6. All right. Now, 84 could be written as, 84 can also be written as, and I'll put that stuff over here, make a little bit more space, so we don't need this anymore. So we bring this up here. So let me just write this. So x equals 6 plus square root of 84 over 6. And then x equals 6 minus square root of 84 over 6. Alright, so the square root of 84 can actually be split into, you could turn that into 4 times 21, which we could take the square root of 4, which is 2. Okay, so then we can call this 6 plus 2 radical 21 over 6. Same thing kind of applies over here too. 6 minus 2 radical 21 over 6. So same idea. So now we're going to do some solving. So then we have 6 over 6. That's just 1. So we'll split this off. 6 over 6 is just 1. Plus, and then we have 2 over 6. That's 1/3. But then we're left with the radical 21. So that's radical 21 on top of that. But we don't need that 1 there. So that's just 1 plus, right there, 1 plus radical 21 over 3. So those are the two things there. And then we have this one, same idea. So we have 1 minus radical 21 over 3. All right. So then we end up with our two solutions. That's how you use the quadratic formula.